Hello BookTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juan. I am just one reader here with another Friday Reads video. I am reading a chunkster of a book and I am starting another chunkster this weekend, so I will be reading both of these chunksters simultaneously. Is that a good idea? I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna do because sometimes I don't understand the workings of this thing here in my brain. Anyway. So the chunkster that I am reading right now is Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. This is the first book in a series of epic fantasy with vampires. We follow the character of Gabriel de Leon. He is a vampire hunter and he is half a vampire himself, so that makes him really great for the job. And so far, I'm gonna say I am actually enjoying this book. By the way, this is the book without the dust jacket. The dust jacket is horrible. It looks like this. I think it's atrocious looking. I think it's awful. I think it's very tacky. I think it looks like the kind of book that would be read by emo goth 13-year-old girls, and I just don't like, I don't know, I don't like this aesthetic. Anyway, so I just prefer reading it without the dust jacket. By the way, this book is heavily illustrated and I don't like the illustrations either. That's just a personal taste thing. It's just, I think the illustrations feel very video gamey, or they make the book that I am picturing in my mind start to feel a little video gamey. I don't like video games. I don't like the video gamey aesthetic in fantasy books, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I will tell you that this book is very enjoyable so far. I am only like 100 pages in. It's very enjoyable, but it's not doing anything new. I don't think it's very original so far. I think it's reminding me of several things that I have read previously. The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, Harry Potter, the movie Midsommar by Ari Aster, actually. So there are some things that, it's not that this book is copying or ripping off some other properties. No, I think it's just a very typical coming-of-age story. So I don't know, so far it's pretty standard, but I am liking the story. I am liking the way that it's told. I am liking the pacing of the book, so I think I will enjoy this by the end. However, I do have a problem with this book and it's a big problem, and that problem is the writing style. The writing style is absolutely atrocious. Jay Kristoff has one of those masturbatory proses that I just cannot get on board with. I mean, maybe he thinks that using this overly verbose language is going to make the experience of reading the book feel very grand or very majestic. But I think it actually comes off as very immature. I think there's a disconnect between, I think he wants this book to feel adultish, but it actually feels incredibly YA. And he uses certain phrases, for example, in French. Like suddenly out of nowhere, characters are just talking in regular English and they will start saying little words and phrases like oui, ma famille. And it feels, instead of feeling germane to what is going on and to the context of the book, it just ends up feeling fabricated and sort of ridiculous. And I actually find it very cringy, very cringe-worthy. So I think the writing style is really bad. It's super pretentious and verbose, and he comes up with these ridiculous nouns and compound words that he makes up, and it's just I think I don't like him as a writing style, but the book is pretty interesting. So I will be reading that book, which by the way is 700 pages. I will be reading that in the incoming week. And this weekend I am also starting Blonde. This is the acclaimed and super popular novel following the life of Marilyn Monroe. It's written, of course, by one of the world's most important literary stars, Joyce Carol Oates. I've been wanting to read this book for many years. I just never really found an excuse. I was going to read this book when I got hooked into Smash. Do you guys remember Smash, the TV show with Jeremy Jordan and Megan Hilty? It was such a wonderful show. I still own my DVD, both seasons, and so I really wanted to learn more about Marilyn Monroe. But anyway, this is not a biography, but it is sort of a fictional retelling or account of Marilyn Monroe's life. By the way, I know nothing, like absolutely nothing about Marilyn Monroe. I don't know who she is. I know her image is pretty popular. I've never seen her act. I've never seen a movie or anything by her. Call me ignorant. I am. I confess. But I've never really known anything about her except the idea of her and the little things that I learned from watching Smash. So this is really popular right now because, as you can see from the sticker, the obnoxious, insufferable sticker on the cover, Netflix is doing a film about Marilyn Monroe. I don't really care about that movie. I guess I'm gonna watch it after reading the book, but I'm just reading the book because people have been recommending this so much for so many years now, and Joyce Carol Oates is a star. I have read one collection of short stories by her, and I think that's about it. I think I've read only a couple of things by her, and she really is one of the best writers that I've ever come across. She just has it all. Her prose, her characterization, her writing style. Super, super interesting. So, of course, I have many books by Joyce Carol Oates that I want to read. I already own them in my shelf. I especially want to read a Gothic American novel that she wrote called Belle Fleur, which, by the way, has a stunning cover. Belle Fleur, I really want to read that, hopefully this year if I can squeeze it in. But anyway, I'm just going to ride the Marilyn Monroe train, and I will update you guys on the experience. Thanks for watching. I am just one reader, and I will see you on the next video.